It's funny. The word handoff sounds so simple. It's like this one clean motion between two mates, but in most design and dev teams, it's more like a baton drop. Designers are polishing pixels, and developers are prepping for sprints, and then bam, there's a folder in someone's inbox that says, here's everything you need. And except in most cases, it's not everything they need. And now you've got devs coding features on assumptions, you've got designers that are fixing things after launch, and it's, project managers playing translator between these two worlds. So, don't know if that sounds familiar. So, let's talk a little bit about how to make handoffs that don't hurt. Number one, think integration, not transition. The biggest mistake that teams make is treating design and development as these two separate phases, like design ends and then development begins. But real product flow happens when those cycles overlap. When designers involve dev early on, even in the low fidelity wireframe phase, you can start catching technical limitations before they become major blockers later. And when developers give input on reuse, for instance, what's reusable, what's scalable, and what's already in the code base, design decisions become much sharper. And this overlap saves weeks. Number two, design with dev in mind. Good design isn't just about how it looks, it's about how easily you can build it as well. Use real components from your design system. Label interactions clearly. And for the love of clarity, annotate the logic. How a hover state works or what a toggle does shouldn't just live in someone's head. Think of it like this. Your Figma file isn't just a gallery for people to look at. It needs to be a blueprint. If your devs can build from your Figma file without 50 meetings, then you're doing it right. Number three, use AI as a bridge but not a shortcut. And here's where things get really exciting for me. AI is making it easier than ever for designers and developers to meet each other in the middle. Developers can now drop Figma files into tools like Figma to Code and instantly get clean React components or Tailwind markup. And designers can experiment with AI prototypes that visualize logic, animations, responsiveness, and this all before a single line of code is written. And even tools like GitHub Copilot or Cursor can take designer annotations, things like make this card responsive or add a hover state, and then translate that directly into code. And it's not about replacing anybody in the process. It really is about amplifying that collaboration. Designers are learning more how to speak code, and developers are learning how to interpret designs and that design intent faster than ever before. Number four, handoff is a conversation, not a deliverable. A smooth handoff isn't about just dumping assets into a folder. It's about transferring understanding. And that means setting up short, structured walkthroughs, for instance, to review key flows together, explain design intent, highlight potential edge cases, discuss what a user might, experience with a specific feature. It's less about here's the link, and it's a little bit more about this is how it works, this is why it's working like this, and this is what the user is going to experience in the end. So 5 minutes of shared clarity can replace weeks of rework. Number five, closing the loop. After implementation, designers should jump back in. And it's not just to critique, but it's more to collaborate. Do QA together, spot misalignment really early on, and celebrate the things that did go smoothly, because every iteration teaches the teams how to do this better the next time around. So when design and dev stop throwing work over the wall to each other and start building together, you move from painful handovers and handoffs to powerful delivery. And at Pepperplane, we call this shared clarity, where every pixel, every line of code, and now AI assisted workflows work in harmony. That's when products stop feeling stitched together and start feeling seamless.